What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Mikey today coming at you through the mystical wonderness that is the internet. And I've been covering the Action Game Maker series, all the videos I do where I'm complaining about the UI and everything like that. But if there's something that I haven't really covered in a while is the RPG Maker series. I haven't been covering those. Well, recently there was some news released today about the new RPG Maker called U2U, and I'm kind of shocked. Let's get into it. Greetings, everyone. I am Ichino. Well, first off, let's look at the title. Even easier to use, a new direction for the RPG for RPG Maker U2U. Greetings, everyone. I am Ichinos, the producer of RPG Maker U2U. When we announced RPG Maker U2U in May of this year, we received quite a lot of feedback. I thank you for all your passion from the bottom of my heart. Due to all the feedback we received, we have reviewed our development priorities, and we will be able to make RPG Maker U2U even better. Improving ease of use. A lot of people expressed concerns about what shape RPG Maker U2U would be distributed in, and those were some particularly important feedback for us. While we were clear to state that RPG Maker U2U uses Unity, we didn't clarify how it was structured, so we are happy to inform everyone that RPG Maker U2U is released as a standalone product. It's okay. This means that a separate installation of the Unity engine is not needed, and neither is Unity Hub nor Unity ID, just like RPG Maker MV and MZ. RPG Maker U2U will release on Steam. That is something that shocked me. It genuinely shocked me. I was sure it wasn't going to show up. I was sure it was going to be another situation like with RPG Maker Unite. Simply install it from your Steam library and boot RPG Maker U2U just like any other Steam application. We look forward to interacting with everyone on Steam, and we'll do our best to participate in Steam events. We made this decision because it simplifies the amount of preparation and the install process greatly. We want our users to be focused on game development and not suffer friction before they even get started. We are also happy to confirm that the event settings system, database system, battle settings, and other such functions are strongly based on RPG Maker, MV, and MZ. So users who have experience with those screens and workflows will be right at home. I don't know why there's that extra A, but there it is, right there, extra A. I'm not sure. Typos. I've been there. With the additional power of the P2D map system and RPG Maker's popular editing system, we consider that U2U represents an excellent step forward for the Maker franchise. Whether it is your first foray into working with RPG Maker or you've been a long time user. So we have this. I'll show you this. This is the database. It's basically, and let's see, where are you at? I will pop it open real quick. It is basically the same database that RPG Maker MZ has. I mean, that's what they said. But let's have a look-see at the database. There it is. Are you seeing the similarities? There's the database. There's the database. You seeing the similarities? There we go. I hope the battles are 3D. God damn it. Don't fudge this up with a 2D battle system. Why would you do that? Everything else being 3D, why would you do that? I'm just asking, I'm just wondering, I just want to know. Why would you do that? So anyhow, here is the wait, is there a picture before this? Ah, yes, that. Okay. So here's the database. Here is the eventing, page and everything you do. It is the same as how do I do this? Oh, yeah, there we go. Is there anything I can, it's the same as this. There it is. It is the same as this database right here. I mean, not database, event page. It's the same event page. There you go. New copy. It's everything. It's basically a copy and paste. I think that they learned quite a bit from the debacle with Action Game Maker and the UI and familiarity. Is that a word? Familiarity? Being familiar with things, changing things up and making them something complex, having to relearn things when you're so used to certain things. That's ridiculous. You don't want to do that to let me just kind of hide my head for a second here so you can get an actual view. That's ridiculous. You don't want that. Don't do that, You don't do that. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, writing a text, having some text stuff. The maps are clearly very different. Making a map is clearly very different. Oh yeah, I need to look up here right across the top of the editor. What do we have here? I see a gear. Hang on. Gear. Database. Okay. And then there's this plugin manager. It looks like a puzzle piece. Do you have a... Right there. There it is. Plugins. Right there. Do you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a gear. I mean, not a gear, but a puzzle piece right here. So it's got a lot of the same things. I don't like that it's minimalistic. You know what I mean by minimalistic? It's where there's not a lot of detail in the icons and shit. It's very overly simplistic looking, and this is more artistic, an artistic UI. By the way, I hope they don't stop supporting MZ. I really do. I really do hope they don't stop supporting it. I love MZ and I love making 2D games. Okay, please don't do that. So anyhow, let's keep going. And then of course there's all this having to do with the map. Oh, yes. So I went a little too far. I need to go back and read some more. Moving through P2D maps. With P2D, it's not just the visual appearance of the maps that is changing. With previous RPG Maker titles, player characters were limited to basic 4-direction movement. Some eagle-eyed viewers of our social media posts might have already figured it out, but RPG Maker U2U fully supports 8-direction movement, allowing players to explore the P2D map. I hate the terminology. Come on. I guess they can't call it they can't call it like HD2D. They had to come up with P2D. Maps with more freedom than ever before. Also, when it comes to preparing assets for 8-direction movement, you are not required to make specific assets for the diagonal movements. U2U can map the standard 4-direction assets to the diagonal direction dynamically, creating a good look for minimal effort, or with minimal effort. I think they mean with minimal effort. Also, P2D maps have a great focus on depth and height. Change your height by using stairs, slopes, ladders, over and underpasses. There's many options at your disposal to create maps that really feel rewarding to explore. Whether climbing to the highest peaks or falling into the darkest depths, P2D has the power to make your vision happen. Yes. So one of the reasons I feel like they went this direction this time with this semi 3D thing is because they've been having to compete with something called RPG developer Bakken or Bakin. I can't remember I'm not sure how it's said. And that was 3D, and it's not just 3D, like it's very dynamically 3D. You can turn the camera any way you want. That's what frustrates me about this. It doesn't sound like you can turn the camera. It sounds like the camera is just stuck in this angle. I feel like that's a little silly. I'm just saying that's a little silly. I'm also a little frustrated with how some of the assets look. Just kind of cut off and everything. I don't know. I don't like the blocky look. I've never liked the blocky look. All right. Never, ever, 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 ever. I've never, ever, ever, ever liked the blocky look. I don't like everything being square. I mean, this looks, why not have a corner block? Why not have corner blocks? You could add a corner block for the dirt. Why does it have to be square? Why does everything have to be square? Why? Anyhow, let's keep going. We hope that you will be in agreement that RPG Maker U2U will be an easy to use tool, and we are happy to communicate this to you today. The Japanese have an unusual way of speaking, very politely and very. I can't describe it. Like, especially lines like, and we are happy to communicate this to you today. We are happy. Why not just say we are happy to inform you of this today? I don't know. I'm being weird. In the next producer letter, we'll begin to take a deeper dive into the various functions RPG Maker U2U provides to support the game development process. We've also opened the Steam page for RPG Maker U2U today, August 27th. We hope you consider wishlisting. Uh, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's something I could do with this at some point, especially if they start having plugins. August 27th. Wait. Wishlist day. Wait, 27th. Is today the 27th? No, today's the oh, it's 27th for Japan. They're tomorrow. They're in the future. Quite literally. They're in the future. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what is this? Waku Waku. What the fuck? RPG Maker YouTube Steam store page is now live. You can now add it to your wish list. We've also revealed a brand new key visual illustration by Namaniku ATK, along with the first screenshots of the event editor and database. Yes, we saw that. I also saw a little puzzle piece in the banner, which is usually you can barely see it, but it's right here, right here. That's plugins. That's plugins. That's plugins. That's plugins. Just looking at this stuff down here, though. Not a lot there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Steam page. Did I already click the Steam page? Yes, I did. I'm already here. We're already here. We're already here. Look at that. Is there anything in the video? I guess I could watch that for a second. They are doing their best so you can't see the UI much. This is... I clicked to pause it, mother... I didn't click to go down, you doofus. I hope... Oh, there. I really hope there's some way to maybe use more pixelated visuals and turn off the smoothing. Smoothing. Probably not. You probably have to, whatever assets you use, you have to enlarge their size to make them look pixelated. I'm just saying. So if I wanted to use RPG Maker 2000, 2003 assets, I would have to probably blow up their size so they look more pixelated and not smoothed out. That's probably what they're going to go for. Worlds of Death made with feeling. With feeling. Oh, so much feeling. I'm sorry. Made with feeling. Oh, so much feeling. Do you feel me? do you like making things with feeling? Any Perspective 2D, rise up with more immersive maps. Rise up. Okay. Phrasing. I just want to say that. See, like, why couldn't you just... I mean, you're making them with 3D models. Why can't I take the camera and go, ooh, just kind of, like, see if I can get my hands in there. Like, why not? Why not go with more of an isometric look? Why not? Let me sit back a little bit here. Why not an isometric look? Hell, why not a first-person look? I'm pretty sure somebody's going to figure out the plugin system. which might be a surprise they're holding off on for people. But like, yeah, having the ability to maybe create a plug-in or something to where you can go into like a first-person mode and build dungeons. I like first-person dungeons. You're gonna go into 3D, you should allow for something like that. I think the other thing that I would like to do, and I thought early on they said you could, was just stick with 2D. If you want to just make 2D, you can still have just 2D. I thought I read something about that early on. Oh, hey, there's some sales going on. I've got no money. I'm broke until next week, everybody. Anyhow. That is pretty neat. Can I, like, tilt the camera more if I want to? Is it stuck like this? Come on, if you're going to make something 3D, you got to go all out. You got to give people some options, man. What did it say before it went to all that sparkliness? Smart went to the continue using your assets. Okay. U2U. Fade to black, nothing special, right? Nothing special. Nothing special. There we go. I will go ahead and add it to my wish list. I bet it's gonna be incredibly expensive. I bet it's gonna be like $100 and something dollars. I bet it's gonna be so expensive. Oh my god, I bet it's expensive to the point that people are gonna be like, I'm gonna have to wait for a sale. I gotta wait for a sale. Why is this like that? There we go. I'm gonna have to wait for a sale. That's a little too expensive for me. I don't have that kind of money. The economy is hard right now. Hard. You said hard. Yes, it would be hard. A very hard economy. The economy is hard on everyone. Sorry. Oh, I'm not right today. I guess I'm doing pretty good. My brain's pretty good. But yeah, so I'm really not sure how to feel about everything going on here. I will probably jump into their Steam page, have a little talky talk here in a bit. I might have some questions and some inquiries. I will have some inquiries, and I don't know, maybe I'll make another video after this. I really do want this. I'm hoping with plugins. I'm hoping. Also, we haven't seen the fucking battle system. We have not seen the battle system. What is the battle system? Is it 2D or 3D? You better be fucking 3D. Give us a 3D fucking battle system. You better. You better. It better be extremely customizable, too. It better be extremely... You know, I haven't looked at something with the database. What do we got here, anyways? Hey, hang on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't even think to stop and check and see if it has the same, like, you know, let's go back to, go back up here, have a look, see, where's your database page? There it is. I didn't stop to see if the database had anything extra or different. Types, terms? Wait a minute. Okay, types, terms. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 there. Well, what does MZ have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16? Was it 17 or 16 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 16. So it's all the same things. They're not showing us the troops tab. Notice that. Notice they're not showing the troops tab. Will the battle system be a sort of 3D battle system? Please let it be. You know, I want to see that. And I don't want it to just be... I want you to be able to grab the camera and just place it however you want. And that way, if you want something more over the shoulders, you know, and have your guys at the bottom, you can easily just kind of swish it around, your guys at the bottom. And then they'll go up like that. or maybe, hide them and then make it for first person. That'd be cool. I'm still thinking back to another RPG Maker from way back when on the PS2. The one. There are two RPG Makers, by the way, but the one I'm thinking of is the one where you had the chibi characters in 3D, almost looked like South Park characters. I can't describe it, and it was 3D kind of like that, but yeah, you could do more with the camera. You could push the camera in a third person. I mean, not third person, first person and whatnot. It was very, very good for its times on the PS2. I'm wondering, by the way, why can't we have that come to the other PlayStations? Like, just emulate it on the other PlayStations. I'm just saying. But yeah, there's that, and I'm just kind of like, why can't we do some of that with this? In fact, that's kind of what I was hoping for when this was announced. I was hoping that this RPG Maker would be like the PS2 RPG Maker, but really, it's just MV or MZ, which is it's fine. It's MV but with like 3D freaking building your homes and whatnot. I'm gonna be snarky. We still don't know what the battle system is like. I hope it's I hope it's some sort of 3D as well, not 2D. In fact, I hope it's highly customizable to the point that I can move the camera around either behind the players or to a side view or even a first person view. I really do. I really do hope that. I don't know if that's how it's going to go out or go out, go. I don't know if that's how it's going to happen. Anyhow, this has been Mikey today. That's really all I got to say right now. Rate, comment, subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. I'm trying to get, I guess, to 10,000. Also, watch more of my content. I've gotten over 1,000 subscribers, but it's not enough to partner. I have to do a bunch of other crap. I got to put more shorts up. I just don't know what to put up. Later.